Namaskaram. Welcome to my channel Living Consciously. So today I would be making idli. As in my previous recipe also, the ragi dosa, I have said that it is very important that we include different millets into our diet. So today we are making jowar idlis. Normally we make the idlis using rice, but this idlis also turned out to be very nice and tasty and healthy at the same time. So using jowar is very healthy. There are many benefits of using jowar. First, it is high in fiber. Also, it is gluten free. So there would be 3 stages for this. So first we will be soaking the jowar, then we will grinding it to the smooth paste, and then we will keep it to ferment for overnight. This is the measuring cup which I have used to take all the things. So you can use any cup and make the use of that cup and measure everything. We'll take a pot which is big enough, and I'm adding 3 cups of jowar, 1 cup of rice and 1 cup of urad dal. So poha we would be soaking it when we are grinding it. So no need to add poha right now. And 1 small teaspoon of methi dana. So now what we'll do is we will wash it properly. So with your hands, make sure that you are washing it properly. So take a little bit of more water. Now I'll remove it and we'll take a fresh water. So I've removed that water. Now we will wash it once again. So you wash it for like this for 2 to 3 times until the water is clear. So now I have washed it for 2 to 3 times more, and I have added sufficient amount of water to soak it for 8 hours now. So we have to soak it for 8 hours. So it's been 8 hours now. So it's soaked properly. You can see it's been soaked properly. So what we will do is now we will drain all the water through the strainer. To this we will add 1 cup of poha which I have washed properly. So we'll add that also to this. Now using a blender we will grind this everything using little bit of water whenever we are grinding to the smooth paste. So I'll just take this little by little and then I'll add little bit of water and I will grind the whole thing to the smooth paste. So you can see that I have grinded everything to the smooth paste now, and I have kept it into the container. So make sure that whichever container you are using, the batter should be less than half of the length, because it will rise due to the fermentation. So we will just one time mix everything, and then we will keep this for fermenting overnight. So it's getting fermented overnight. You can see so nicely it has been raised. So as you remember, it was like half of the container was filled. It is almost doubled now. So what we'll do is, so it is fermented very properly. So we will add some salt to this and we will mix it. You can see it's been very nicely fermented, the whole batter. Now after adding the salt, we will just mix it properly. Now our batter is ready. Now we can make the idlis. So we will start with making idlis. So what we will do is, in the idli pot we'll put the water, sufficient amount of water, and then that I'll put one small piece of lemon. So on the high flame we will keep this for preheating. So till it is getting heated, let's grease the idli mold. So I'll take little bit of oil and we will grease it. So similarly we'll grease all of them. And now we will one by one we'll put a handful of batter into the idli mold. Now we will keep it on high flame for 10 minutes. So it's been 10 minutes now. Let's see if it's done. Wow. So we'll just put a knife and see. So it's coming clean. It means it's done. So we'll close the stove. Now idlis are ready to serve. The jwar idlis, and I'm serving it with sambar. So you can serve it with sambar or any choice of chutneys you like. So I'll just so you can see it's been done very nicely. So you will not able to notice also it's a jwar idli or a rice idli. It just that it has a light creamish color, not a very bright white color as we have a rice idli. Do try this jwar idlis and try to use different type of millets into your diet. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Namaskar.